When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Hawkeyes will kick it off to get us underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will start this game off. While these two might have struggled to stay prominent on the national stage, the Cy-Hawk Trophy always carries paramount importance.
And it means so much to the fans. Been to these games a lot of times, the energy is through the roof, and they both want to destroy each other.
And what's interesting about this rivalry game is it sets the tone for both programs. They generally play early in the year, and for the winner, it can really catapult you. The loser's got to pick up the pieces.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be a draw. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. He's going to pass.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's got it. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
They're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to get to it. And the ball squirts out deep in their own end. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. He'll bring it back. It's Humphrey.
The returner is tackled down at the
Iowa State sending the offense back out. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Off the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They're trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the Cyclones pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And, man, this has been a nightmare two-game stretch for this fella. Like, dude, you fumbled twice last week. You fumbled once this week. You've lost 3 fumbles in 2 games, and you're on your way to losing your job. That's the fastest way to lose your job, is to continue to put the ball on the turf.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out,
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Hawkeyes are threatening in the red zone. In the red area, it's Williams. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. They'll run play action. Fires left and wings it incomplete. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Northwestern was able to come away with the win as they have in Evanston so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll try to do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Power football with the run. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Alston. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then big...
Touchdown, Cyclones! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Coming after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's McNamara. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They've got the screen set up. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Now the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They want to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change.
He's loose. The 20. Touchdown, Iowa State. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's McNamara. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give is to Williams. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to pass, it's McNamara. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. And that mountain is still 20 points high.
23, Iowa 3.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch, called for and made. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a bit, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Cincinnati handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Going up top on first down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. On target over the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Cyclones with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And back to the air on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Cyclones trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Iowa State 26, Iowa 10.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have 2 longtime foes separated by roughly 100 miles duking it out for the Cy-Hawk Trophy, you know emotions tend to run high. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Iowa and Iowa State plays out.
The Cyclones will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Well, the defense knew coming into the 2nd half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be brought down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Handoff from the gun. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Getting some heat. Unloads it left. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the pummeling has started. The Cyclones keep gaining strength, and Iowa State stretches out its lead.
Man, gaining strength, gaining momentum, gaining belief, right? Like gaining belief that you can get this done. Such a big rivalry game with so much emotion.
Yeah, Iowa feels like they're in a natural disaster right now. They feel like they're in a cyclone. They don't know which way is up or down. They are lost.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Dropping back, it's McNamara. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going for a big play downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, trying to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. From the red zone, looking for a space. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Looking to throw it again. The short hands, it's Lachey. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good.
Kick is good. Iowa State 33, Iowa 13.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The give to the back. Nice move to keep moving.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the ground with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give out of the gun. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Motion from the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. It's a draw. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Feeling some heat. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wide out in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Unleashes one deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Smashes through. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Here on third down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Brown. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to pass, it's McNamara. Unloads to the right. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lachey. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He'll do it himself. Oh, it's loose. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick strike complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On the move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Lining up to convert 3rd down. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they didn't. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.